Hi, in the last lecture we discussed about remove method. Remove method was responsible for removing element from our dynamic list and also maintain the sequence of data in our list. So we discussed two methods and two solutions for removing the item from our dynamic list. In the first solution, the solution was not as much efficient, so we implemented the solution number 2, and in that solution we maintain pointers to copy data from right hand side to the left hand side, and then at every step we increment the pointers to copy the previous data to the next one. So this is the step 1, and then in step 2 we incremented the pointers, and the pointers position have changed from 4 to 5 index number to the index number 5 and 6. So in step 2 we copied the data from the index 5 to index 6, and on the third step the operation is complete now. So at this point we will also decrement the pointer here, the original pointer that we were maintaining. So it will be like this will be decremented, and the current position of this pointer will be 6 at the end of the remove method, and we will have to null this data. So actually at the end of the remove method, this will be like this. So I forgot to add a single line in my last lecture, and that was, now we have decremented the pointer, we will do list pointer and we'll make that pointer null. Otherwise, if we won't make this pointer null, the data will be here, and this is not in a good state, so we'll have to remove this. Okay, now we have implemented few methods. We've implemented the add method, remove method, size method, get method, contains method, get index method. So these are few of the methods that we have implemented. Now to check their functionality, today we will implement a test class, a unit test class. We are implementing a JUnit test class. So what JUnit is, how it works, I won't go into the details with JUnit. Just to give you an overview, a JUnit is a framework which gives us the facility to test our class methods. So it's a very efficient framework, and it's one of the popular framework. So, and it's very easy to implement JUnit in NetBeans. So here is a class, and we want to implement a test class for this. So we'll go to the tools and we will select create and update tests, and it's saying all methods should be shaped. Let me save this class. And now if you go to tools and create and update methods, so the class name will be com.datastructure.list.myTest, my list, and my list test. It's embedding the name test automatically, and we'll say okay. And here is our test class, and you can see the test class in the test package, this one. Okay, so here we have a skeleton of the JUnit test class. What is setup class, teardown class, setup and teardown methods? These are the setup methods. If you want to apply some logic before execution of the actual tests, so you can write it here. You can get the details of the JUnit framework uh, from other lectures or on the internet. So okay, so here is a test add method which will add our actual add method that we have written here. So for every method that we have declared here or we have defined here, the JUnit skeleton class have added the test against all those methods. So we have test add method, we have test remove, test size, test get, test contains, and the last method is test get. So now here we are initializing our list and we are adding one element to the list. Okay, so now to test this functionality we will say assert equals, and what is the expected object? The expected object is instance dot size. So what is instance? Instance is the object of our list class, and we are adding one element, and let's say the name, the data is actually 1 2 3. Suppose we are adding 1 2 3 to our list. Let's remove this one. Okay, and we are saying that the expected result is the object to be expected is a size. Get the size of this uh, instance object, and we are saying that the size should be, or we can say the expected result is 1 and the actual is instance dot size. The actual object is this one, we are getting the size, and we are expecting that the size will be of 1. Okay, so let's modify the remove method. What we are saying is we have an element here 1 2 3, we have a list. Okay, first let's add this method to the list, instance dot add, and then we are removing this element from the list, and then we are saying assert equals 0, and we say instance dot size, because we're adding and then we are removing an element, so the size of the list will be 0. Okay, so for the size here, expected is 0 and it's fine. So for get, okay, so let's say I'm saying first element. Okay, so what we are saying is, here is we initialize our list and this is our result, and we will have to add this to our list also. So let's add this to the list, instance dot add expected result. right? And then we'll get the data from the list at index 0. So here is index 0, and the result should be this one, the first element. It should return the element to this result, and then we are matching this result. Okay, so contains, here I'll say element is 1 2 3. We'll say contains let me add this instance dot add. We are adding this, and then we are saying, so it will be true. It will be true. And get index. We have a get method, and let's check. We already have a get method, and the functionality of the get method is it's returning the data, and get index will give us the index. Okay, so here 1 2 3 contains. Okay, so in get index we have a element, and we will say 1 2 3 is the data, and get index of this element, and okay, fine. So we are adding, what we are doing is, this is an element, this is our list, and this is expected result, and we haven't added this to our list, right? So let's add this instance dot add this to this list, and now when we will call the get index method, it will give us the index 0. So the expected result is 0, and this is also 0. So now let's run this. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's running the tests. The framework is running the tests. And here we go. We have passed all the tests. So we have tested our code properly. We have written the unit tests, and all the methods that we implemented in our list, we have tested all those. Now we didn't use any Java provided list. We created our own list, and we implemented the necessary methods. So now I want you to add a method in this list. And the method is insert add. This is your assignment, you can say, and I want you to add this method in our list. The functionality is simple. As in the remove method, we shifted the element from right hand side to the left hand side because we were removing the method. We were implementing the remove method. In insert add method, you need to shift the data from left hand side to right hand side, right? Let's say this is an array, and I want to add a data at index 5. So I'll have to shift the G from index 6 to index 7, and F from index 5 to index 6. And here is our new data, Z. And I also have to shift this pointer one step forward. So insert add method will take two parameters. First will be the index, and second will be the data. So I hope you have understood how the data structure works and how we can implement them. Uh, and in the next lecture, we will discuss the new data structure. Thank you for watching.